Folks, we're back. I have been doing some serious thinking about things in general, Um and one thing I'm not gonna do is question the creator once more on this channel because every time I do that, I always look like a jackass in the end of things. But let me go ahead and explain what it is I've been thinking about. And when you guys hear this shit, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? This is totally possible." All right. Well, I had a flashback. Now I've had deja vu before. I had deja vu when I was driving down a street, and I remembered that I had driven down the street before, and I was like, "Wow!" And I was going around a curve, and I was like, "Wow! I've driven around this curve, and I felt like this before. Holy shit! This is hella deja vu. How in the fuck is this possible?" Like I was having deja vu about driving down the road on a familiar road. Then I had deja vu all my life. And this is proof of you being recycled somehow. This is a proof of a past life that was similar to another. All right, now, when we have these past lives, we rarely ever get to see ourselves in these deja vu, uh, perceptive places and measures. We can't see ourselves. We see out of our eyes, and we have the deja vu effect. We see the same monuments, the same buildings, things like that are explained only in the idea that this thing is repeating itself and history is repeating itself, and they've got schematics of the whole fucking corporation, and this shit is just recycling itself. Now, what I've proven to everyone that watches this channel is that I have blown the lid off the government, and the government is clearly they're not in good faith, and they have made us believe that they have to honor some kind of contracts or something. And they've been making us believe this because they've been going with it. But the truth is that in that perception, if that was a farce, and now it's seemingly so, while we're all still here and aware, I've gone so far into this that I have managed to destroy the very fiber of the fictional corporation itself in front of us, that we can all look at each other and be like, "What the fuck? How come they're not honoring the orders, but they need to act like they need to get permission in court and all this jurisdictional shit that is now starting to look farcical, like beyond measure. Like they don't seem to be letting people out of jail that are nonviolent criminals. See what I'm saying? They're not letting them out. They're not giving us the weather that we've ordered and demanded. It's not 75 degrees. It doesn't matter if it's 65. I said fucking goddamn 75. See what I'm saying? If you are supposed to be of authority over public servants, I fucking I sure do act like it. You know what I mean? As I know these rules and how to carry myself in the face of a lot of this nonsense that's going on. So what I can tell is that if I actually looked and saw myself in a past life with a different shirt on that I haven't been able to find, it couldn't be possible that soul orbs would go into the dark side of the moon and come out and get mixed up amongst each other and start recreating life forms amongst. You would not, I mean, think about it. The whole earth on these islands would be wiped clean in a useless eater type situation. Who would come back first? Think about it. Who could come back first and say, "Hey, I'm going to be the start of this new generation"? Dude, you would be waking up in the 1700s like Westworld, but you would be living a fake life, and you would probably be in one of these. It's very possible that you're probably in these towers right now, having visions of this earth, thinking that there's stuff going on at the center of the earth. All this stuff, everything that we're seeing is seemingly a part of a simulation that is repeating itself exactly as if there were no soul orbs that are going to the dark side of the moon. Is that that would be a deception for daywalkers, witches, people who believe that they are in the know, that they believe that they're going to the dark side of the moon to do this again, because this matrix is apparently extremely real and tangible, and you can even have sex in it, and you can cut yourself, and all these things that seem very real that are probably not real, because I saw myself trying to pull DMT out of my head. You understand? This is that, that's some scary shit. You understand? It's for the first time you think that you made it this far, but then you have a flashback and you already was fucking with DMT in your own head, which means that your chakras and everything were exactly where they left off last time. So that's some scary shit. That's some scary ass shit, you know? And what I've noticed is that these beings up there, it's like they let me find things like this out on my own. And then once I find out, then they elaborate on it. They don't, like the Daywalker girl here says, blah, 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 you don't know nothing about yourself. You was raised by Masons and witches. And I was just like, what? I went outside. Mr. Cheeks was like, are you ready to hear about your life, bro? And I was like, what? And he told me everything. He was like, your dad tried to kill you in a truck, all kind of shit.